Hey y'all, how's it going? Well, today, first order of business is, here's the 03, about to take it out. Second order of business, we got a new 09, and the 03 is here to stay. So, just wanted to clear that up first. I'm actually going to be going out, getting fuel, lunch, and see if I can register the black truck here in state. So stay tuned. I got a lot to talk about on that new truck and why we have it and what I'm going to be doing with it. Check out the H1 filling up. Well, I just got my license plate and paid my sales tax. So now that I'm done with that, I expect to see potholes being filled as soon as next week. All right, we're in the black truck. Let's fire up. Here's a look at how high this truck revs. It is a 373 rear end, but with the G56, it seems to rev more than the automatics do. It also revs more than the NV5600 did. But this truck has pretty much stock height tires. So compared to the 03, I'm used to turning over like 1600 RPMs at this speed instead of 2000. But the 03 is sitting on 35-inch tires. And if this truck was, it would probably still be revving 1800, but it would be an improvement. Let's do the exhaust brake. Hear that? It's pretty cool. My 03 does not have an exhaust brake. There's the engine, 6.7 liter, inline 6. So here we are. We got the 2009 Dodge Ram 2500 Cummins. Picked this up a couple days ago. Actually, a few days ago, I actually bought it. Truck's a good truck. Ran great. I drove it 100 miles yesterday. It's quad cab, long bed, four-wheel drive, G56 manual transmission. It's got Mickey Thompson all-terrain tires. These are a 305/60, or 305/65, which are roughly stock height, but significantly wider. In fact, they're almost as wide as the 35s on my 03. So, yeah, not too bad. I probably get another 15,000, 20,000 miles out of those tires. Here's the back. 8-foot bed with a gooseneck hitch. Very nice. The 09 still have rear leaf springs in the 2500s, which I like. The tailgate's a bit lighter than my 03. Actually, it's probably barely half the weight. No rust. One owner truck. Not really any dings or dents to be seen. There's a couple scratches, but for a 10-year-old truck, it's in excellent shape. It's got running boards. The engine runs smooth, no blow-by. It's got 238,000 miles. It's a Laramie. Leather interior. Very similar to the 03 on the inside. The seats are different. I actually prefer, so far, the 03s. Of course, you've got your G56. It's got an exhaust brake, which is very cool. You can definitely notice the power in this truck. I think it makes 350 horse. That's about 100 more than my 03 makes in its standard output engine. Leather back here as well. Seats flip up just like the 03. These are different. My 03s are made of metal. These are a little bit different. Rear window is power. That's something new as well. Same mirrors. Love the mirrors. As for the front, it's the same cab and bed as the 03, design-wise. It's got cab lights, which is different. But, yeah, front end, a little bit different. Bigger headlights, a little bit different grille. I have to put this on pause for a second. Okay, now that helicopter is done, back to the front end. It's got these big tow hooks here, which my 03 does not have those. I actually like the look of the 03 better as far as headlights and grille goes, but yes, the main thing I was looking for was to have this configuration of truck, 4-wheel drive, quad cab, long bed, or crew cab if it was a 4th gen. Anyways, what is my plans for this truck? Why did I get it? Well, my plan was I need something else besides the 03, because the 03 is getting up there in mileage, and I need to have a truck running at all times. I can't be caught without transportation, and I'm not willing to get rid of the 03 altogether, and I wouldn't get much for it at all in a trade-in anyways. So I was looking for something that was within my budget, that would be a worthy truck to run alongside of the 03. So I really wanted a 4th gen, and I'm still going to be looking for a 4th gen, and if I find the right one, I'll consider trading this guy in on a 4th gen. But I paid a little over $16,500 for this truck. I actually got them to negotiate. If you remember my first video when I looked at this truck, they were pretty firm at 18 grand asking price. I was able to get them down. Now, part of the deal was they were supposed to replace the shocks, and they backed out of that part of the deal. They didn't want to do it. So they reimbursed me some money, and I ended up coming out at $16,680 for the truck. I'm just going to have to do the shocks myself, and it does need them. So, I anticipate using this truck to tow my trailer. This is going to be really good setup for towing. It's got the long bed and a little bit shorter tires, manual transmission, and the 6.7's such a powerful engine. It does still have all its emission stuff. This is a bone stock truck. It's like, it's never been messed with, never been, you know, modified. Very stock truck. So that to me was that was a selling point to me, because I'm like, yeah, no one has been messing around with this truck. It's going to probably be pretty reliable. You know, the emissions, it's not good that they're still on there, but I may or may not do something about that. We'll see. It depends how long I'm going to keep the truck in. It's going to take me some time to really come up with my future financial plan before I decide whether we're going to trade up to a 4th gen sometime, somewhere, somehow, or are we going to stick with this truck for a while. So I'm really looking forward to expanding the 3rd gen content on the channel, and now we've got a 6.7 to do that with. So that's great news for the YouTube channel. And yeah. Alright, so that's the introduction to this truck. Y'all have a good day.